Hey, Blinky, what are you doing? I'm working on my numbers for homework, and I'm working on my letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Yeah, that's outstanding, Blinky. You're doing a good job on your homework. Yeah, thank you. Now imagine if the patterns that you have there were different. What do you mean different? Well, what if the numbers were like 1, 8, 10, 13, 14, 2? That would be crazy. Yeah, or if the alphabet was J, W, F, G, H, that would be that wouldn't be right. That wouldn't be the right pattern. Yeah, well, sometimes that's what happens in our life is that patterns change. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like now that we're home and we can't go to school and I can't see my friends, things really have changed. Now I'm doing my homework here at home, but it's way different. It is way different, isn't it? You're in a new pattern now, and maybe we should make a new pattern for what you're going to do here at home. Well, a new pattern for what I'm going to do at home, like what? Well, probably the patterns are different that you have right now. Like maybe sometimes you take care of your younger brother or sister. Well, yeah, sometimes I do that, and maybe help your mom or dad out. Yeah. So you see, the patterns are a little bit different. And then sometimes maybe you sit here and work on your homework for a really long time. That's for sure. I've been here working on my numbers for a really long time. I wonder, I've probably been here for like 3 hours already. That's a long time, Blinky. Yeah, it is. So sometimes maybe we just need to develop some new patterns. They'll be different, but new patterns that will help us day by day. Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. Hey, wait a minute. I think my dad is calling. Blinky, Blinky. Yeah, that's him. All right. Just a minute. I gotta go help him. Just a second. Hey, what are you doing outside here in the snow? I couldn't find you. Well, I thought I would change things up a little bit. We've been inside all day, and I thought it would be fun to come out and have some fun here in the snow. It's funny that it's snowing in April, but yeah, it's great. It is nice to do something a little bit different and be out here in the snow. Yeah, maybe it would be good to just put that as part of our daily pattern, that besides just doing homework, we have some fun as well. Oh man, I really like doing that. Hey, wait a minute. You know, with this, I'm going to try to catch a snowflake. Sounds like a great idea. I got one. Huh. Well, that's pretty good. What's it taste like? It tastes like snow. What snow tastes like? Water? It tastes kind of like water. It's good. I'm so glad. Hey, you know, I think we're going to put this in our regular pattern of having some fun. I like it. It's good to be... Oh, wait a minute. I think my dad's calling again. Well, maybe you better go see what he wants. Yeah, and then maybe we can have some more fun together? We sure can, Blinky. Okay, be right back. Maybe you need a new pattern in your life too. Maybe you're finding these new patterns at home aren't really patterns at all. You just live from day to day and you find yourself doing a lot of homework over many hours. Or maybe like Blinky, you're having to help out a brother or a sister. And it might be good to talk to your parents about developing a special pattern for your house. Blinky, you're back. Yeah, I was just helping out my dad there for a few minutes, but I'm back now, and I like talking about patterns. It's really cool. You know, I had a pattern when I was in school. You did? What was that like? Well, you know, it wasn't. I just didn't sit for like 3 hours at a time. We got up and we did a lot of different things. I went from class to class. About every little bit of time, we just did some homework, and then we moved and we did some other kind of homework. We did lots of different things. We didn't just sit at one time. Yeah, that is true. In school, we do have a special pattern with lots of pieces, don't we? Yeah, and there are lots of pieces at home too. But sometimes we haven't really developed a pattern for that or a schedule for that. And I think that might help. Yeah, you know, I think that might help too. Hey, did you know that Jesus actually had a pattern for life? What? Yeah, think of some of the things that Jesus did. Well, let's see. I know he was a teacher. That's right, he was a teacher. And also, he traveled from place to place. Yep. And he healed people. Yes, he did that too. And he loved everybody. Yes. And he prayed. That's exactly right. So Jesus did have a pattern for living, didn't he? Yeah, but sometimes that pattern got changed when there was a special need. Oh yeah, like when someone was suddenly hurt, he might stop, or sometimes maybe children would need help, and he would be there, or sometimes he would be praying and people needed him, and he would stop, but then he'd go back and pray later. That's right. So he still lived into his pattern, but sometimes there were changes, and that's kind of where we find ourselves today. And so, if we work as a family to develop new patterns, we can try to live into those, knowing that they'll change sometimes, but it will help us to live each day a little bit easier. Hey, that's a really great idea. I think I'm going to talk to my mom and dad and see if we can get a new pattern, a pattern that they'll know about and I'll know about, and then I won't be sitting just so long for just doing one thing, and I maybe do many things, and also still help out with my brother or sister. That sounds like an awesome idea. Hey, everybody, we'll see you next time here on Blinky World. And until then, I hope that things are going awesome for you. See you later.